When it comes to movies, TV shows, and even anime, the good guy always wins in the end, right? Well, if you saw what happened at the end of the Avengers Infinity War, which of course you did, then you know it's not always the case. But luckily, we never needed to hear Gohan from Dragon Ball utter the words, "Mr. Piccolo, I don't feel so good." At the end of the day, despite being ridiculously powerful and able to turn into an even more jacked dude with spiky golden hair, Goku isn't unbeatable. Some battles just don't turn out how you think they will, and there are actually quite a few characters that have defeated Goku. Vegeta. While Vegeta was eventually defeated at the end of the Saiyan Saga, it wasn't solely by Goku's hands. He had help from Gohan's Great Ape form and Yajirobe's sword, both of which helped stop Vegeta long enough to give Krillin the opportunity to end the evil Saiyan. Of course, Goku asked Krillin to spare Vegeta in the end because he wanted to fight him once more since he provided him with a great challenge. Goku was no match for Vegeta, and he never managed to beat him of his own accord. So Vegeta stands as one of the few characters that Goku never beat. In fact, he couldn't even beat him later in the Buu Saga. Despite being a hero by this point in time, Vegeta fell back into his old ways so he could fight Goku once again, a fight that Vegeta managed to win, meaning Goku still hasn't managed to best Vegeta. Sure, he was holding back his Super Saiyan 3 form, but the point still stands that Goku has never defeated Vegeta. The fact that we're surprised someone as egotistical and prideful as Vegeta doesn't mention all the dang time. Vegeta's always going on about surpassing Goku when he technically already has. Beerus. With the premiere of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods and the Dragon Ball Super Saga that adapted its plot came a new Saiyan transformation that would change the series: Super Saiyan God. It was believed that a Super Saiyan God was so powerful that Beerus wanted to fight one to see if they had a chance at giving him his first real challenge in thousands of years. Enter Goku, who obtained the form with a special ceremony using the power of the other Super Saiyans. With this power, Goku was able to go toe-to-toe with Beerus. Well, sort of. Goku actually only fought Beerus while he was using a fraction of his power, which isn't all that impressive. Furthermore, he didn't even win. On top of losing his Super Saiyan God power towards the end of the fight, Goku also lost the battle, falling to Earth after losing his stamina, leading Vegeta to catch him. Goku never beat Beerus, and even though they had a rematch when Beerus was pretending to be Monaka, he still hasn't managed to best the God of Destruction. So, Beerus stands as one of the few characters that Goku has yet to beat. But who knows what the future of the franchise has in store. Broly. Dragon Ball Super changed a lot about Broly in rebooting him, but one thing stayed the same: his insane maximum power! In the film, Broly is shown with a ridiculous amount of strength right off the bat. As the battle unfolds, he unlocks even more power, his rage turning him into an uncontrollable warrior who was way too strong for Goku or Vegeta to handle on their own. Heck, Vegeta faced Broly first, and he didn't even wear him down enough to give Goku a fighting chance. Sure, Goku managed to get a few good hits in on Broly, but he didn't actually defeat him. He only held him at bay. Even when he and Vegeta fused to make Gogeta, they still didn't fully beat Broly. Yeah, they had him on the ropes, but they didn't actually finish him off due to a Dragon Ball wish that sent him away back to planet Vampa. So, Goku never managed to fully beat Broly, meaning he stands as one of the few characters that Goku could not beat. We can't really fault Goku for this one, however, since Broly's power was enough to, literally tear open a hole in reality, but yeah, that's gotta be a pretty hard fight to win against. Jackie Chun. We have no doubt that Goku could defeat his first teacher, Master Roshi. Heck, he could beat him around the time of the Piccolo Jr. saga. However, prior to this, Master Roshi was one of the strongest martial artists on the planet, one that Goku failed to beat, which was partly why Goku and Krillin wanted to train under him. They eventually received his training, part of which included a step that to this day they're unaware of. We're of course talking about Master Roshi's Jackie Chun disguise, a fake persona that Roshi used to teach his students the lesson of persistence in martial arts. He did so by fighting against his students as Jackie Chun in order to give them a goal to strive towards. In doing so, Roshi beat Goku in the final round of the World Martial Arts Tournament, and since he never had a chance to fight him again in the next tournament, Jackie Chun stands as one of the few characters that Goku has yet to beat. Again, there's no way Master Roshi could best Goku with all the strength he has these days, achieving the power of a god and all that, but he still technically never beat Jackie Chun. Raddatz. Dragon Ball Z brought the franchise to a whole new level thanks to one element: the Saiyans. Specifically, the fact that Goku's brother came to Earth and informed him that he was a Saiyan, an alien race of powerful warriors that are amongst the strongest and most feared in the universe. With this reveal, we also saw just how strong Saiyans could be, since Raddatz completely dominated Goku. In fact, Goku needed the help of Piccolo to defeat his brother, and even then he had to give his life to take out the evil Saiyan. Both because of the fact that Piccolo was the one who struck the final blow and because Goku stood little to no chance against Raddatz on his own, it's in no way a stretch to say that Raddatz is one of the few opponents that Goku was never able to defeat. Additionally, Goku never got a chance to face his brother again since, he was sent to the next dimension and all that. We have no doubt that if Goku faced Raddatz these days, his brother would be toast in a few seconds. But when he first showed up, Raddatz proved to be Goku's most powerful opponent yet. A challenge that forced him to team up with Piccolo. Android 19. One of Goku's most infamously stupid acts came during the Android Saga. At the beginning of this saga, future Trunks showed up to warn everybody about the coming android threat, going on to say that Goku couldn't save the world from the androids because he died of a heart virus. So Trunks brought the cure for that virus with him from the future. However, Goku being Goku refused to take the medicine. Oh, and guess what happened? He got the heart virus. Goku, come on! Really? It was because of this insanely stupid decision that Goku couldn't beat Android 19. Seriously, Goku probably had it in him to take out the android with his newfound Super Saiyan power and all the training he did in space. But then he just keeled over in the middle of the fight because of his own stupidity. So, Goku never defeated Android 19, the artificial being standing as one of the few enemies that Goku failed to beat. Vegeta had to swoop in and save the day by defeating Android 19, something he must have loved since it meant he was better than Goku, even for a little bit. Regardless, if Goku had just taken his darn medicine, Android 19 would have been toast, at least a little earlier. Perfect Cell. Like refusing to take the heart virus medicine, Goku giving up against Cell was also one of the character's stupidest moves. Well, actually, it was stupider to give Cell a Senzu beam, but he still should have given his all in the fight against the bio-android instead of just throwing in the towel halfway through. After Goku did this, he basically threw his son at the strongest opponent he'd faced up until then. So Goku did not defeat Cell. Sure, he defeated the villain's desperate attempt to destroy the Earth by teleporting him away, but he didn't win his fight against Cell. So, Goku never beat Cell, and he would never get a chance to face him again, since his son ended up cleaning up the mess that he left behind. Seriously, if it wasn't for the fact that Goku happened to be right about Gohan's hidden potential, Cell would have just destroyed everybody. It's not just that Goku didn't beat Cell, it's like he didn't even try. Okay, maybe we're being a little harsh on Goku here, but the point still stands that Goku didn't and would never beat Cell in a battle, making him one of the characters he never defeated. That is, unless you count video games like Dragon Ball FighterZ, of course. Fused Zamasu. It's hard to gauge just how strong Zamasu and Goku Black were. For one thing, Zamasu is a Supreme Kai in training, which means he's in training to be as strong as Shin of Universe 7, but from what we can tell, Shin isn't stronger than Goku, so maybe Universe 11 Supreme Kai are stronger? Then there's the whole deal with Goku Black, who's Zamasu in Goku's body, and it was never made clear if he has Zamasu's power or Goku's power as a result of the switch. Whatever. Combine these two together and you have Fused Zamasu, and while we can't quite tell just how strong he is, we do know that both Goku and Vegeta had a tough time fighting him. Goku and Vegeta basically lost against his power, and had to resort to fusing into Vegito in order to stand a chance. While this fusion helped give Goku and Vegeta a fighting chance, they still couldn't manage to defeat Fused Zamasu, with future Trunks being the one who dealt the final blow. Well, kind of. So, Zamasu, Goku Black, and Fused Zamasu all count as characters that Goku failed to defeat. Heck, he was defeated on two fronts, since Zamasu stole his body in an alternate timeline. But that was the Super Dragon Balls, and can't blame him for that. Weese. This next one is a bit of a technicality since Weese never has been and likely never will be Goku's opponent. Weese is Goku's current teacher, since he and Vegeta opted to train under him after learning that he was Beerus' teacher and was much stronger than him. As such, Goku is Weese's student, so the two don't really battle as much as they spar. Heck, sparring is sort of putting it nicely, since Weese basically dodges everything Goku throws at him while they're training. Weese is ridiculously strong, you guys. It's astronomical. So Goku can't and likely won't ever be able to defeat Weese since the angel is on a whole different level. Just look at Weese in Dragon Ball Super Broly. While Goku and Vegeta were attempting to master the fusion dance, Weese fought off Broly for a bit, and during their fight, if you could even call it that, Weese did what he does best. Dodge like it was nothing. If he could take on someone as stupidly strong as Broly without even breaking a sweat, then we can't fault Goku for not being able to beat him. But the point still stands. Weese is one of the few opponents that Goku has never been able to defeat. Jiren. It's tough to say who's stronger, Broly or Jiren, but since Jiren pushed Goku to unlock a new form that he'll probably never unlock again, we're gonna go with him. Seriously, we don't hold it against Goku that he couldn't defeat Jiren since his only character trait is literally he's really friggin' strong. So it's not hard to see why Goku had such a tough time beating him, even with the power of Ultra Instinct. Remember, this is a form that literally moves Goku's body autonomously for the best possible fighting, and Jiren still stood his ground. In fact, Goku needed Frieza's help to defeat Jiren, and he still took them down with him. Because of this, we can't really call the defeat of Jiren solely the accomplishment of Goku. So, Jiren stands as one of the characters that Goku could not beat on his own. Goku's earlier bouts with Jiren show that he'll probably never be able to beat him, since Jiren was holding back most of the time, and even when he fought alongside Vegeta, they barely made a dent in Jiren's power and resolve. Like we said, we can't blame Goku for not being able to beat Jiren. That guy is basically a god of fighting. No, wait, he's even stronger than the gods. So, there you have it, the opponents that Goku never managed to beat. Did we leave anybody out? Which of these battles were your favorite? What about your least favorite? Let us know down in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to CBR for more Dragon Ball videos. Thanks for watching.